Okay, what's up, YouTube? You know who it is. This is Space Crypto coming at you again one more time. About to give you another video. Remember to leave a like, remember to share, remember to subscribe. Just gonna give you a quick video. Obviously, just been doing some research online with what's going on with the PulseChain. Obviously, we have no news of the release date as yet. We don't know exactly what's gonna happen regarding that. Obviously, we do have that information that I gave you from the previous video where a developer was saying that he thinks sometime next year is going to be the release. So with that said, I want to talk about something else that I think is very key to the Pulse chain. Now, there are 120 projects. And I'm going to repeat that. 120 projects launching on the Pulse chain right now. There's slated to be launched on the Pulse chain right now. Obviously, the Pulse chain hasn't launched yet, so that's kind of weird that you have projects already that is going to be launched on the Pulse chain. But a lot of these projects are already being tested on the Pulse chain testnet, right? And essentially, as soon as the Pulse chain gets out, a lot of these projects will follow very soon, right? They will follow the launch of the Pulse chain very soon after. Now you can go to pulsechain.com and get this news. It's pulse-chain.com, and essentially they'll tell you the different projects that are going to be launched. There's a whole lot of stuff here, man. Like, honestly, I don't even know where to start. There's going to be decentralized exchanges, right? There's going to be DAO projects. There's going to be DeFi projects. There's going to be a whole lot of different stuff going on. Obviously, staking, farming, stuff like that. Maybe algo projects as well. So there's a lot of different stuff that people are basically working on. I'm sure there's going to be some reflex projects, reflection token projects. So it's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be released, and I think this shows just how anticipated the Pulse chain is. You know, when you really think about it, just how eager people are for the Pulse chain to be released. The fact that you have 120 projects already being developed and the Pulse chain is not even out yet. 120 projects literally waiting on the Pulse chain to launch so that they can start. You know what I'm saying? So that they can launch, right? That is pretty crazy when you think about it. That is pretty legit. And I think that's the one thing I will give Richard Hart credit for, is the fact that he knows how to build anticipation, man. He knows how to build anticipation. He's very good at what he does. He's great at marketing. And I think there's just a level of excitement for the Pulse chain that I haven't seen for any other crypto project in a long time. Like, I haven't seen this level of excitement. I can't think of any other crypto project that had this level of excitement that the Pulse chain has. Like, I can't think of it. So I think the fact that Richard Hart is able to create so much excitement for people to be so dedicated that they're gonna develop projects before the Pulse chain launches. And I'm guessing that a lot of this stuff already works on the testnet, so that's part of the reason why they're saying that these are projects that are going to be launched when the Pulse chain gets launched. I'm guessing that the developers already have a lot of the stuff working on the testnet. So that is pretty insane, man. So shout out to, all the developers, man. Obviously, you still got to be careful, though, because some of these are scams. Obviously, there's going to be a whole lot of scams at launch. In the beginning, once a Pulse chain gets launched, within that first week, it's going to be a whole bunch of scams, whole bunch of bump and dump. So definitely got to prepare for that. Don't just jump into random stuff, guys. I mean, there's gonna be a whole lot of stuff coming out, and with the excitement and anticipation for PulseChain and just the popularity, just the sheer popularity of PulseChain, I think there is gonna be so much. I mean, it's only 120 now because a PulseChain hasn't gotten launched. I think once a PulseChain launch, it's gonna be thousands, right? It's gonna be thousands. So it's gonna be so many different things going on, and probably 90% of them are gonna be scams. So you gotta be careful of that too. But it's crazy, man, just to see, the fact that 120 projects are literally waiting on the Pulse chain to launch in order for them to launch, essentially, in order for their project to launch. I mean, that's crazy. That shows you how the anticipation of how much anticipation there is for this thing. And I think this is the strongest argument that somebody could use for saying that the Pulse chain will pump at launch. The fact that there'll be so much development and so much activity, so many things going on, so many transactions in the beginning is going to be crazy. I mean, it's going to be nuts. The volume, the trade volume, the sheer amount of transactions going on the blockchain, the activity, just it's gonna lead to a whole lot of price movement, and I think ultimately it's gonna lead to the price really significantly pumping early, right? So that's a good argument, I would say. But it doesn't have to pump though. I'm just thinking that with the activity and everything, with all the excitement and everything going on, it's probably more likely to pump than not pump. But tell me what you guys think about that. But anyways, have a great day. Pace Crypto signing out. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out more videos. Also, leave a like, share this video. Have a great day. Pace Crypto signing out. Peace.